this video, we are going to be looking at distance between 2 points. In a Cartesian coordinate, let's say of x and y axis, you have your x axis and you have your y axis, and you have a point AB. You have a point A which ranges from x1, y1, and you have a point B which is x2, y2. So let's say you have another point here which could be point C. Let's say you have another point here which is point C now. So note that this joining this here, let me use another ink. Joining this here, we are going to have this to be y1 rather, and you are going to have this to be your final y2 here, and you are going to have your x1 here, and you have x2. So the distance between line AB, which will be given as AB squared, equal to, according to the law of Pythagoras theorem, AB squared is going to be equal to AC squared plus BC squared. So now AB squared now is going to be equal to AC squared. AC, this is changing, is going to be representing change in x, which is going to be x2 minus x1 all squared, plus BC squared is going to be representing change in y, which is y2 minus y1 all squared. So this clearly shows that AB now is going to be equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 all squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared. And this is our formula for calculating distance between 2 points. So we are going to be applying this formula. We're going to be solving some questions which will require we apply this formula. So let's get onto it. The first question here, we are to find the distance between A, which is 4,2, and B with coordinate 2,6. So let's solve this before we go to the next question. So solving this now, we are going to apply this formula, which is AB equal to square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared. So from here now we are going to observe that x1 is going to be equal to 4 and x2 is going to be equal to 2. This is x1 and this is x2, this is y1 and this is y2. So let's substitute that into this formula now. AB is going to be equal to square root of x2 which is 2 minus x1 which is 4 squared plus y2 which is 6 minus y1 which is 2 all squared. So this is going to give us square root of 2 minus 2 is going to give minus 2, minus 2 squared is going to give you 4, plus 6 minus 2 is going to give you 4, 4 squared is going to give you 16. So that means this is going to be square root of 20. This is going to be square root of 20, and square root of 20 is what? In short form, we're going to have it to be this equal to 5 times 4, and we're going to have 2 root 5. We're going to have 2 root 5, so that is our answer. So quickly let's look at the second question. The second question, we have it to be E with coordinate minus 3, minus 1, and we have another position F with coordinate 4, minus 6. So let's solve this 2 now. The distance between this point E and point F now is going to be equal to EF, which is square root of, remember using this formula, then let's just find our x1. This is x1 and this is x2, y2, y1 rather. This is x2 and this is y2. So putting it here as we have it there, now we are going to have this to be x2 minus x1, which is 4 minus 3 now, all squared, plus this here we are going to have it to be minus 6 minus 1 now, all squared. So EF is going to be equal to square root of, this is going to give you plus, so that is, you are going to have this to be 7 squared here, plus, and this is going to be equal to minus, you are going to have plus 1 here, this is going to give you minus 5 squared. So EF is going to be equal to square root of 49 plus 25, square root of 49 plus 25, which is going to be equal to square root of 74, and that is the distance between point E and point F. That's the distance between point E and point F. So quickly we'll move to example 3. Let's move to example 3 now. Example 3, where we have it to be, let's say point C is minus 1,3, and point D we have it to be 3,8. So let's look at these two now. That means CD is going to be equal to square root of, this is your x2 and this your x1, this your y2 and this your y1. So let me change this ink now. So we are going to have this to be x2 minus x1, which is 3 minus 1 all squared, plus, and we have y2 minus y1, which is 8 minus 3 squared. So CD now is going to be equal to the square root of 3 plus 1 minus become plus. We're going to have 4, which is 4 squared, plus, remember this 4 squared plus 8 minus 3 is going to give you 5 squared. This is 5 squared there. So that means CD is going to be equal to square root of 16 plus 25, square root of 16 plus 25, which is going to give you what? Square root of 41, and that is your answer. So please like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to get updated each time we upload a video. Now we are going to be moving to division of a line into a given ratio. Division of a line into a given ratio. Please, the link is at the description below. Follow it. Thank you.